Welcome back to the channel, Ozers. Vector is back giving you a peek at some Magpul upgrades for your 870 pump. Before I show you the goods here, I just want to drop a special tease for you. I have three pistols in the mail en route to me, and one of them is a really cool project that I think you're going to really enjoy, and it's going to show you the real reason I'm the Tiger King. Not because I'm going to get two straight guys addicted to meth, convince them that they're gay, and then try to marry them. But you'll see why. And hit subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss out on that. You're going to see something really cool. Originally, this segment was supposed to be my hottie with a shoddy segment, where I was going to get a bunch of girls to show off shotguns. But unfortunately, I can't find a single woman these days to hold any of my guns. So you're stuck with me for the time being. If you know any women, preferably Asian, who'd like to hold my shotgun, please send them my way. You can reach me in YouTube or Instagram. All right, so let's just dive on in here. Originally, the 870 was introduced by Remington in 1950. So think about that, guys. This gun has been around for 70 years and it's still going strong. You know, just the amount of staying power. You know, these things are being pumped out at a really good rate. There's all sorts of different models that you can get. Let's just get rid of this. Just grab this out of the safe. Got a really cool trigger guard. I swear, I'd love if you could buy these. This came with the rifle, and I just love it. It covers the whole thing, it's fully contained. You know, nothing to worry about, and I can't find them. I checked Remington's website and they don't sell them. So if you guys know where to get these, let me know. I'd really appreciate that. I just love how it covers the whole thing and it doesn't scratch up the trigger guard. A lot of these things will scratch them up, but you see it goes right over it on the outside, and love it. Great idea, Remington. So 870, as you can see, the reason I'm doing this video is to show you the upgrades in the form of the Magpul SGA stock and the Magpul Fore end that has integrated Picatinny rail. So, all right. So this rifle, this shotgun started as a Remington 870 Tactical. So it's called the 870 Tactical. What that meant was it came with a Picatinny rail with a ghost sight rear. You see that, guys? That's a little ghost sight. It's basically a donut you look through, and the idea is you look through this hole and you find the bead, the white bead, and that's your ghost ring sight. But you can also incorporate a red dot, a scope, whatever you want up there. And then it came with this screw in, I don't know what you want to call it. It's not a choke. I think it's not really a brake, but you see it just screws in nicely. I believe this is a rifled barrel. So this is meant to shoot slugs. And there you go. So this is the Remington Tactical Extended Cylinder. I don't think it does anything other than look cool. Maybe it might act sort of as a muzzle brake. I'm not sure. I just like that. It looks really cool, really aggressive. Like that actually, you know, is pretty sharp. So just screws right in, no problem. This is obviously chambered in 12 gauge, 3-inch slugs. I typically shoot 2 3/4 reduced recoils out of it, just to make it a little bit softer. My indoor range mandates that we have to shoot slugs. So as a slug gun, you know, it's pretty heavy. It hits hard. So that's why I go with the reduced recoil. So let me show you what it came with stock. So stock handguard, you know, not too bad. You know, just a cylinder with some texture there. You know, nothing too bad. The Magpul gives you this tool here, which you need to actually screw this out of the rail guard. There's 2 bars that go in and then a screw, and you just have to twist it on. So that's how that goes on. You see these rails right here. So this actually screws into the guard. So you'll need that tool to actually install it. So as for the stock, this is the base stock that it came with. As you can see, it has a lower cheek weld. So this would sit here, in which case you see it's a little bit lower. The angle is down a bit more, and that would be ideal because your cheek, when you put your cheek there, you're going to sit a little bit lower and your eye is going to be perfectly aligned with the ghost ring. So what I find now is when you put this thing on, and this is the lowest cheek riser, I find that the angle of the, the sort of pistol grip and the angle, I find that my face sits a little too high and I'm almost kind of off looking through that ghost ring. So that's why I put a little red dot on it. Works great with the red dot, but originally I even had a higher cheek riser and it just didn't work. So you'll see the base furniture is nothing special. It's just cheap plastic. This is all held in with one screw. The butt pad comes off. Pretty good butt pad. But it's just one screw that screws in, so you kind of have to, there's a screw in there. I left it in there. So that's how that goes on. But the actual Magpul, you'll see, is a nifty little piece here. What you have are these spacers. So this will let you adjust your length of pull. So I actually have a few left over. So I've got, what, 2 in there, plus it came with another 2. So you can see you could add more if you wanted to for your length of pull. So that's just going to let you adjust where it sits in your shoulder compared to your outstretched arm. This rubber padding, if you can see how thick that is, look how thick that is, guys. That's another Magpul accessory, because nothing's free with Magpul. So I believe that was an extra 20 bucks. They call it the rubber butt pad right here. So rubber butt pad, and it just adds a bunch of rubber, and it helps reduce the felt recoil. It really does work. Is it a money grab? Yeah, a bit, but it works. And then as far as the cheek risers go, you could see it comes with 3 heights. In fact, actually, I'm sorry, I might have misspoke. I think I actually paid extra for these. So it comes stock with 1, and you just undo this screw right here. This pops out, and then this just slides in, and you'll see. So you've got 3 different heights, this being the highest. So you see how much it adds. And that's just going to raise your eyesight if you put a scope on this. So the idea is if you're running a scope, you want your eye that as soon as you shoulder that shotgun, your eye's in line with the scope, and the length of pull is going to adjust it such that your eye relief is perfect. So every time you bring that up, it's going to be right where you need it. So a great little add-on. This was about 100 bucks US, and this I believe was 30, but it really makes the rifle look sharp, and it adds some functionality to the front. You can see you can incorporate a Picatinny rail in there, again, for extra. So I threw a Picatinny rail with a little cheap $15, $30 laser. You see that laser? So the idea is that, you just pick it up, point, and it's right there, and you've got a laser. Kind of gimmicky. I don't really use it, but I paid 10-15 bucks for it, so I just threw it on there to test it. I'll probably take it off. The good thing is your hand's right there because it's on the action. So you see your hand's there anyway. So I think maybe a flashlight might be better there, like maybe a mini Valkyrie. But for now, we're just going to test that and see how it goes. So the 870, I mean, not much to say, guys. There's been 1,000 videos on this. I'm not going to go too much into the action and the mechanism. I just wanted to show you the furniture specifically. If you do have questions about the fit, function, takedown, anything like that, let me know. I don't want to beat a dead horse over here. The gun's 70 years old, and I think everyone knows how to take it down. The Bushnell that it's wearing is a 3M08 dot with 11 settings of brightness, and it functions well. I picked it up for $99 Canadian. The one good feature is it has 11 settings. So you could find the perfect setting, no problem. And the other thing is that it has in-between settings off. So if you like running it at a 5, you can run it at 5 and you know, shut it off in between 5, and then that way next time you turn it on, you don't have to work all the way through 5. You could just turn it on and go. So let's see if you could see it. I'm not sure. Hard to see maybe, but it's a 3 MOA dot, nothing special. Holds 0 fine up to the 12 gauge recoil. That being said, like I said, I've only used the reduced recoil, so I don't know. I don't have any reason to doubt it wouldn't hold up to regular 12 gauge, but with this, it works fine. Great little optic, sits low. I believe it comes with a high rise as well. So for 99 bucks, you're getting a, you know, Picatinny attachment that also has a riser if you wanted to run it on an AR. But on this shotgun with the no riser, it works fine. The stock has an integrated sling attachment point right there. So you could see that the sling would just go through. And not much else to say about this gun, guys. It's been great. Can't complain about anything with it. Works just like it should. Reliable. Easy to take care of. You don't really need to clean it. You know, I put this thing in the safe and I leave it for months on end. Don't lube it or anything. I pick it up and it just works. So hit me up if you guys have any questions or concerns, and drop a comment if you know where to get one of these for me. I'd really appreciate it. Like I said, I love the idea of this and I think it would be great for my next shotgun. So let me know, guys. Thanks.